is a veritable Piccadilly circus around here today, but it looks like most of the traffic is going north. There's not that much going south, so that could mean for a quiet, easy day for us. Well, a peaceful day. So we'll see how we get on. Let's crack on. So, it is an extremely pleasant day. Already the boat is heating up. So, it's obviously expanding because the hatch is getting quite hot to touch. It's a little bit overcast, but it's lovely and warm. What a pleasant day. So we're heading towards Napton Junction and carrying on down the Oxford to Napton Locks. I think there's 6 in total to do, and then quite a while then before we hit any more. So yeah, hopefully it'll be a varied day. Looking forward to it. New canal, I've not been down here before, so it's very, very pretty. I think this time of year helps, obviously. Beautiful. Scenery just makes you want to sing a bit of is it Elgar, I think it is. Not the words of that one either. But you know what I mean, green and pleasant land. Yeah, if it wasn't so busy down here, it'd be really nice. Again, it's probably busy because we're on a joining canal. It joins up the Grand Union, Oxford North, Oxford South, and then the Grand Union going north. So it's just a stretch. It's a bit like the Middlewich branch. It's going to be busy because it's going to be fairly short, but you've got people going in different directions. So I suppose it's the equivalent to a roundabout. A lot more beautiful though. Woohoo! Do 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 do.
Feel uninvited. Left home in West LA. I'm not excited.
Birmingham. I'm now on the Oxford South. I don't even call it the Oxford South, I just call it the Oxford Canal, but it's the southern section of the canal. So yeah, if it's as pretty as that section I've gone through today, we're laughing. It took me a bit longer to get here than I anticipated, but these things always do. But yeah, we're on track now. The lock's probably about another hour away, so get them done, get through the locks, and then see how we get on. Sorry, I was having a thought to myself then while I was trying to talk, and as you know, I can't do two things at once. So yeah, let's crack on, ski.
Love me, love me, love me. Touch me, touch me, touch me. I can't help myself, you're a drug to me. I just can't get enough. I know this is love, so come close to me while we're still young. Why don't you love me, love me, love me? Touch me, touch me, touch me more. Why don't you love me, love me, love me?
This may be a very scenic video because it's pretty spectacular down here, really. Very pretty. I'm just trying to think, is the Trent and Mersey as pretty? It probably is. But yeah, it's lovely down here. I'm glad I'm down here. And yeah, hopefully in another week or so I'll be in Oxford. Might be a bit mad down there, but whatever. I've got 39 locks I think it is to do now, all the way to Oxford. That's a bit more than I anticipated, but I've done plenty of non-lock cruising on the way down here, so you know, and they're all pretty spread out from what I can see. So yeah, easy peas. I'm not going to like these locks. They're a bit like Bosley, they're like curtain shaped at the front, so I can't just step off. We're going to have a lot of ladder work. But hey ho, I'm in for a penny, in for a pound now. So let's go for it. Lock number 1. It had number 8 on it, that lock. So I thought there was only 6. Well, I've just counted in the book and it looks like there's 9 in the book. So God only knows how many there are. We'll see.
I'm walking around in the circle of life, doing the things I know, walking the same ways 100 times with the same soul. But do you ever try to path on the right side, put it up in your mind? But do you ever try to path on the left side, put it up in your mind? It's gonna be alright.
You know how the song goes? Mud, mud, glorious mud. Nothing quite like it for cooling the blood. So wallow me wallow down to the hollow, and then let us wallow in glorious mud. You liking that, boys? Huh? Glad you're not my dog. God only knows what number lot that was. 11, I think. I'm not doing too bad, actually. Not doing too bad. I'm actually a lot further on than I thought. I've only got 2 lots left to do. So, yeah, and it's been sort of like 50-50. I probably, well, 60-40 I reckon. I've probably done 40% myself and been helped with 60% of it. You know, so it's been pretty busy. It's funny really, because when I come heading towards the locks, there was nothing but locks obviously act like they sort of like slow everybody up, so everybody bunches together, and then in theory when you get to the top you then spread back out. That's the theory. So there's probably quite a few boats in front of me, but there's also probably quite a few behind me. But I'm not bothered. We'll have to think about where we're going to lay our hat. Who knows? Woman with a windlass coming up, so that means the next lock should be in my favour. Happy days.
Talking about the same old stories they've heard about the people they think they know. But do you ever try to path on the right side, put it up in your mind? But do you ever try to path on the left side, put it up in your mind? It's gonna be hard. You run, drive, roll your mind. You run, drive, roll your mind. You run, drive, roll your mind. You run, drive.
So we've just got the top lot to do now. Water levels in this pound look about 2 foot down, extremely low, so I'm going to stay in the middle. I hope I can get off at the lock landing, because if I can't, I'm stranded in the middle. I'll just have to wait to be rescued. filled up with water at the top lock. Oh, and I very quickly got hot very quickly. I've had to take my hat off, and it's very rare you will see me without an hat. But yeah, oh yeah, it's lovely now. I'm cruising with the breeze. Oh, but yeah, it got hot very quick. So it's probably around about 4:15, 5, and you know what? It just seems to me to be the perfect conditions. It's nice and warm with a cool breeze. There's nobody else on the canal. You watch, I say that now and I'll be inundated. So I'm just going to keep on going now. Really, I don't know how realistic it is to get onto the next page of this map, but I'm going to have a go. Unless the idyllic mooring pops up, then I'll be jumping into that. They've just gone through a disused bridge, and they tell you they catch you out sometimes, these disused bridges. You don't notice the towpath sort of like sticking into the canal, and I just noticed that the last minute. I thought the bank's getting very close, so I'm hard over on the tiller, and then of course you've got to come hard back on yourself, but because it's so shallow, it does affect control when it's shallow, because there's not as much water under the boat to propel. So yeah, bit of a dicey moment. So you do have to pay a bit of attention when you're sailing, cruising a narrowboat. Not much attention, but you have to pay a little bit. The best thing you can really learn about cruising a narrowboat is how it's going to respond in any given situation. I think I've got this boat twigged now in how it's going to respond, primarily when you're whacking it in reverse. So when I put this boat in reverse, the front end always wants to go left and the back end will go right. And of course any oncoming traffic is going to be on your left, so you're just throwing your bow straight into the of oncoming traffic. But if you're not going fast and you put it in reverse very gently, you can sort of like stop it doing it, you know, but you've got to be gentle. If you want to stop in a hurry, yeah, your front end's just going to go whang right over. But if you're only going slow and you stop gently, you can sort of like stop in a straight line, and then maybe just use a bit of forward motion to correct and then re-put it in reverse again. So yeah, not just learning what your boat does is the best thing you can do. When I've learnt what my boat does, I'll let you know. So, the story goes for the boat in the middle of the field, something along the lines of, it belonged to a farm worker who used to live on his boat and work in one of the local farms. This is what I would like to believe. And he got into an argument with British Waterways, as it was at the time, I think, Canal and River Trust now, and about, because I think he parked on the offside, but of course Canal and River Trust and British Waterways before them will say that even though you're moored against private land, the canal bed is not private land, it belongs to them and they want their money. So the farmer said, well, I'll sort this, and he got a JCB, cut out a cutting, didn't connect it to the canal, just dug out a big trough and then craned the boat out into the trough, and the guy's lived there and he's been there ever since. I don't know whether he moved much prior, I take it he didn't, but yeah, that is story of the boat in the middle of the field. And it's funny because you go past it and, like say, the little cutting he's put it in isn't connected to the canal, but it's tied up and it's got mooring pins and ropes. So yeah, there's not funnier than folk, I suppose. That's what they say, innit? Buddy, you alright? You want a paddle? You want a paddle? Not talkative? Okay. Yeah, your mates don't want to talk. How you doing, boys? Yeah? Getting the best bits of that tree? Oh, you've got a big tongue, ain't you? Huh? Alright. The locals. Sorry guys, no outro on this video. Usual flat battery, I'm afraid. Had a good video day. But we'll finish up on the pillbox. We have just cleared bridge 123. And we will crack on tomorrow towards Fenny Compton. Thanks guys, hope you enjoyed. See you later.